Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our show. How are you doing? I hope it was a wonderful weekend for you. It was a weekend of comebacks in football. We saw Paul Pogba back on the pitch after about 2 years out. We saw Barcelona return to the Camp Nou, and well, some people return to losing ways. E.g., I will not call names. But guys, it's good to have you on the show. Thank you for all your support. Please, if you're not following us on social media yet and you're coming across this video for the first time, kindly like, subscribe, share our content, and show your support. As usual, I'm not always in the studio by myself. The octopus of worldwide.
Don't listen to Renzo. He wants to start the banter with style. I know Renz very well. Now, Europe is set for fireworks in the top four leagues. So what they did to Nice on Friday night, they put 5. In fact, they had scored the 5th goal before Nice even scored 1. And that was away from home. You see, the Premiership is now a battle between the London boys as it stands.
Is it even a battle?
It's going to be a battle because I like the way Chelsea play. I always tell you, Chelsea is a team that can beat anybody on their day. But how consistent would they be?
Yeah, that's the question. And that's what differentiates men from boys, actually.
Then in Spain, it's like a 3-way horse battle right now. Real Madrid dropping points over the weekend. Barca went back to their stadium, and it was very emotional for them.
Yeah. Then
Villarreal just picking up the points and at the back watching for any slip up from there. Then in Italy, Gasparini
this is where the drama gets really interesting.
Is making us understand that I am old, but that doesn't mean I'm not reliable.
Yeah.
He's aiming to win his first Scudetto.
He has AS Roma sitting pretty at the top, playing really interesting football.
And his AS Roma squad mirrors the Atlanta squad he built a couple of years ago.
Overachievers.
Where there are no stars, but it's a collective unit of players that fight for each other. Let's start with the Saturday fixtures in the Premiership. Chelsea beat Burnley. The scoreline did not do justice to that match because Burnley were in that match in some how do I put it? Help me for that English.
There were moments.
Thank you.
There were moments for Burnley, but I mean, it just goes to show the quality of Chelsea, and that's where the difference really lies most of the time. The quality of the squad, the quality of the position, the quality of the players to take advantage of the chances when they come.
Then after all the gra Sunderland did 2 weeks ago, they were brought down to earth at Fulham.
No, I think all those there with the punch above our weight, they don't resemble where they're from come. So good luck to them. They are still a pretty exciting side.
Sure, yes.
They'll probably stay up.
Stay up.
But reality is hitting them now.
Yes, and their home form would really give us a picture of how they will survive the Premiership. But a lot of teams will suffer at Stadium of Light. Trust me on that.
Yeah, true.
Because they understand the stadium. The stadium is compact. The stands are very close.
And now they don't adjust them. The Stadium of Light don't be like say their feet even shift goalposts. If you don't take time.
If you're a team that does long throws, they have a way of
they brought the boards in against Arsenal, so you could always tell.
Investors were really bitter. But Ryan, what happened?
Liverpool's current situation you can't really explain it. As a champion in the league season, you always have a target on your back.
Sure, yeah.
Everybody's tactics for that season is cooked around beating you.
Yes, true.
But to see how far Liverpool have fallen after spending over 400 million in signings, that is an enigma. You can't explain it. You got the best or one of the best strikers, if not the best striker in the league last season to join your team. This is a Premier League proven player. You got one of the best midfielders in the world, one of the most exciting talents in the world in Florian Wirtz to join your team. You got a solid Premier League proven left back to join your team. And you got one of the most exciting fullbacks in the Bundesliga to join your team. How then do you explain the way the drop off in performances? Mohamed Salah is not firing, and then the team just looks lethargic. So you can't really explain it, but see, this kind of atmosphere is what really is what you call the beginning of the end for some managers, because Arne Slot, although he has credit in the bank for winning the league last season, you just kind of feel like he doesn't know how to get to motivate this group any further. I'm not saying that it should cost him his job, but I'm saying, things are not looking really good for him, and he really needs to go back to the drawing board to see how he can, arrest this slump. This is one of their worst starts since 19 whatever whatever.
Well, you can hear it from my fellow professional. He has said he has said it all. For Sabubu, I will simply just say Liverpool management should give man when they answer my name
Yes.
time
I,
January.
Sabubu, respect yourself. But I just wanted to, throw something out there to you and also to those who are watching us. A lot of people are looking for who to blame. Like we said, me, I've now said that Arne Slot is in trouble, which he is, to be honest, because you get you get that kind of backing. You need to produce results. Some people are blaming the players. Some are blaming Wiz. Some are blaming Isak. But when Rooney said something that has been making the rounds in the media, that Mohamed Salah is one of the primary culprits for the drop-off in quality for Liverpool this season. What do you think about that?
Liverpool lost three great players, but they are much more than three. Darwin Nunes, Luis Diaz, and may he so rest in peace,
Diego, hold up.
Diego
Of
Jota.
course,
Wait,
you
wait,
can't.
wait.
Yeah,
I know where I'm going to.
yeah.
Diego Jota. Now,
You didn't count Trent.
just wait. I know where I'm going
Okay,
to.
okay, you get where you dey go. No wahala.
Liverpool's game is built on pressing. And who presses for Liverpool?
The trigger is from the wings. Diaz starts
Diaz
the press.
starts the press.
Yeah,
Then who gives those
Or
long
used to.
range passes
from deep.
from deep is Trent.
Yeah.
I know where I was going to. Then they lost one other person in midfield, so I can't remember the person's name. Now, when you lose the spine of your team, for Jota, it was unfortunate that he passed on, right?
Yeah.
For Darwin Nunes, it's more of contractual agreement, maybe money or something.
Yeah.
You understand? That is, and when you lose such quality who have played together for a long time,
Yeah.
what do you expect? Do you expect the new people you're bringing in to start plugging holes almost immediately?
Well,
Wiz is coming from a league that is quite different from the Premiership. Eketike came in and, yes, we saw flashes of what he could do in the first 5 matches. Isak is the shock of all. You get what I'm talking about? But remember, a team makes a player. And I'm very sure that Newcastle played to Isak's strength when he was there. So now when you lose that spine, what do you expect? Miracles? It's impossible. City and Arsenal were buying players into a core unit that was already existing.
yeah.
A well-oiled machine. You get what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I felt he broke that team too fast. They can't press the way they press. What other teams do to Liverpool is they stab them off the ball. And look at the teams in the Premiership that play well. Arsenal, Chelsea, and City. They play better when they're not with the ball because they're trying to get the ball almost immediately.
When Rooney's angle is that Salah was one of the main protagonists, or he was the protagonist at Liverpool.
You remember that?
But his own performances have also dropped off drastically. And unfortunately, before he could afford not to press, he could afford not to, because he was making a difference in the final third, but he's no longer doing that. So in a sense, he's trying to say that, Baba Balagba is now...
We have dwelt so much on Liverpool. Newcastle did a number on City, and I told you last week. You see that crowd? Once they start to pull their weight behind the team, if you don't get your composure on time, you would capitulate. And that's what happened to City in that match.
There are still other people that will beg to differ about... I'm not saying that Newcastle didn't perform on their day. They did, but Man City also played very well. They were very, very, very solid for that game. And you could point to a few moments in that game where the decision or the decisions that influenced that game were out of City's control. It was not based on their performance. They did their own part. Unfortunately, they could not get past the City, the Newcastle goal. But the VAR controversies in that fixture, the penalty shouts that were denied, and of course the winning goal by Harvey Barnes. What do you think about that? Because a lot of people have the opinion that VAR, or of course, we all agree that VAR and refereeing in England is very inconsistent. But a lot of people have the opinion that City were robbed again.
When VAR speaks, we accept.
I hope say when you do your own
No,
clock, you
because
will accept.
it has done. No, see, let me tell you, if there's anybody that suffered more from VAR in the Premiership in the past 2 seasons, it's Arsenal. So let's take that to the bank.
Okay, we'll take that to the bank. As Sabubu has
Let's
said,
go to. Well, we've talked about Barca beating
Bilbao at the
Bilbao
Camp Nou.
and Villarreal beating Mallorca. Italy is where both of us have. We've talked about Italy outside the studio, and Italy is turning out to be something very weiryish. Let me use that word.
Yeah.
Napoli finally won. They beat Atlanta 3-1. So let us just forget about Atlanta as a team that wants to pursue the top 4, because it's obvious that the teams ahead of them are way stronger.
Yeah.
Spalletti has drawn another match again to Fiorentina, 1-1, right? Now, on Sunday, there was a match that shook the whole of England, the North London derby between Arsenal and Spurs. And a certain coach said, "Who is Eze?" And Eze decided to light up the stadium to make him understand that I am Eze.
Well, it wasn't really about proving a point to Thomas Frank, but frankly speaking,
Oh my God!
I can say Eze showed that he is really an Eze. That was an amazing individual performance from the young man, and you just see that he's finding his feet. I'm not saying he has been playing badly, but when you grow into a team and you begin to carry yourself like a man that can make the difference alongside other star players, and he's doing amazingly well. Arsenal laid down the marker for the title race. I didn't expect Tottenham to defeat Arsenal really, but I expected the challenge.
But the manner of the defeat was
I
very
expected
annoying.
the challenge, and Arsenal had an answer for everything Tottenham thought they could bring at them, and that's kudos to Mikel Arteta. Very strong squad, very solid.
6 points to Chelsea. Chelsea wins on Sunday. Chelsea goes 3 points behind. Arsenal wins to Chelsea. Arsenal goes 9 points. So that match is going to be,
depending on others. City is 1 point behind
as
Chelsea.
It stands now, every weekend is a star match in the Premiership, right?
Yeah.
Now, there's a team both of us have been talking about, and you said they're picking up points. People are not looking at them. Villa won again.
Villa, yeah.
2 fantastic goals by Rodgers. They are 4th now. And if you take your eyes off the ball, you just see them in second for no reason.
The league is shaped very funny. You could just, a few points are separating the teams, the chasing pack, let me put it like that. If some more points are separating top to second, and very close margins from second, 4th, 5th, 6th. So, I mean, everybody has to take care of their business, else you could find yourself languishing somewhere at the middle or close to the...
Then your man he has started picking up Atletico Madrid manager. They won away. And they're climbing up gradually.
Well, for Simeone, they have always said that Simeone can do better than what he's doing right now.
You're right.
So
they are 4th on the league.
Let's just see how that goes.
Another match that really made Europe shake was, what of us were making noise last week that Real Madrid beat Elche. But they had to come back twice in that match.
Yeah.
And the drama of Vinicius Junior is not helping that team. Report came out today that he said he wasn't going to renew his contract as long as Alonso is coach.
What
the hell is he?
I think that's a mistake. I think we are misrepresenting it. He is saying that his relationship with the coach is broken, so he can't renew his contract because he won't have
go beg the
a
coach.
lot of game time. Now, I don't know what has happened.
After the show,
but no player is bigger than the team.
After the show, you call Perez to ask him also.
Okay, I go call him. Now, my guy, Sabubu, we are almost due to take our brief hiatus, but we have not talked about the Milan derby.
Yeah, that was the next thing I talk about, because First of all, Roma won at Cremonese, so they are top of the Serie A presently.
Yeah.
Comfortably sitting down, they're waiting for everybody to. But their next match is at home. Inter are going away. Inter now lost at home to Milan, which was a very funny derby. We were expecting goals, but we were seeing more of tactical geniuses in the match. What do you say about it in like 30 seconds before we go on break?
Well, it was a match that showed two coaches who didn't want to give too much away. Everybody they guide, and that's the word I can use to describe it. Both of them they guide, but Allegri's side showed that they could take care of business. Mike Mignon came up big.
That pragmatic,
Yes,
tactical
Mike now came
approach.
up big for them because 6 saves in that fixture, including a penalty from Hakan Kalhanoglu.
That hardly
Yeah,
loses penalty.
a set piece specialist. It's not something to be trifled with. So he came up clutch for them, and Pulisic came, influenced the game, coming back from injury, got them the winning goal, and they hung on. So kudos to them. Big one, big win for Milan. It's a statement win for them.
Okay, now that my partner has said it's a statement win, we are going on a break. We'll be back soon. The Champions League is back. Oh. Some people are very, very happy.
Some people are scared.
And some people are scared. And this week, some teams might be eliminated stylishly because it's obvious they might not be able to get to the playoffs because this is match day 5. And after this week, we just have 3 more matches to go. Now, here's a fixture I don't want to talk about, but because of our Nigerian brother, we'll talk about the Galatasaray because it's obvious they might likely make it through the way they are winning matches and the way Osimhen is firing all cylinders. I know if I ask you, you say they will win it, but you know when the club will say we'll tire you. Galatasaray versus Union Saint-Gilloise.
Union Saint-Gilloise are not to be trifled with too. Now, so they don't shock some people where they say they could just throw. And with Osimhen's injury, he might likely not feature. So we might be looking at Mauro Icardi leading the line for them.
Sure.
But you back them to get the result.
Then there's a classic on Tuesday night in London, Stamford Bridge. Chelsea will take on their arch nemesis in Europe. That is a team Chelsea do not like for no reason.
No, they don't like Chelsea for no reason.
No, Chelsea
no get problem with them.
Chelsea doesn't like Barcelona. Barcelona does not like Chelsea. 2 things. That night that Drogba lost it. Then that same night that Chelsea smiled at the Nou Camp.
This is a continental rivalry that you just watch. You expect fireworks.
It's like Chelsea versus
Chelsea versus Barcelona in the Champions League especially has always been close. But the last time they suffered a drubbing at the hands of Lionel Messi when Conte was in charge. So Chelsea will be looking to pick up points because they desperately need points to claw themselves into the automatic qualification places.
Yeah.
And of course, Barcelona have been near perfect in the competition. You can't take that away. It's going to be an exciting tactical clash between 2 styles. Maresca with his control, Flick with his
give and take
heavy style of metal. I would say both teams to score because they are both exciting attacking wise, but very fragile defensively. And I would say over 2.5 goals go day. Goals go yakpa.
Both teams to score. City by Leverkusen.
I would say a City win and maybe over 2.5 goals.
Then 2 exciting teams will play Marseille Newcastle. Another match where you expect goals. Both teams to score. But I will back Marseille to get the result. Then let's go to Wednesday fixtures. They're going to be that the first 2 crazy matches will take place in Europe in a very long time.
Yeah.
Arsenal will take on Bayern Munich. Then Atletico will take on Inter.
Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. This is a statement fixture. Something you would expect to see at the quarterfinal stages of the competition. But man, thank you for Swiss format. We go to see things at this early stage. It's a one-off encounter. So you'll be expecting 2 teams that are being touted as favorites for the Champions League this season to lay down a marker. I am expecting goals. Bayern are very prolific going forward. Arsenal are also, exciting going forward. But Arsenal are tough. So there'll be goals, but not much. So I'll still back both teams to score, but a little under 3 goals.
I look at Arsenal win or draw in that match.
Okay.
Can Liverpool recover? They're playing PSV Eindhoven. Can they beat those people convincingly?
Paraventure, saying a village people for England. Now they cause Liverpool problem. Let's see how they will do in Europe. Unless village people don't still call city people. I expect Liverpool to pick up a win in that fixture. Eindhoven are also very tricky. Don't take
They
it.
beat Napoli
Yes.
6-2 this
So
season.
they are very tricky. They are exciting attacking wise. So they'll be licking their lips at the prospect of this Amatan leg shaking Liverpool defense. So that's another game where I will see goals because I expect Liverpool to at least try to salvage their pride. So they'll score. But Eindhoven will also.
Okay, what about Olympiacos Real Madrid?
Well, that one. Sorry for Olympiacos. That's all I can say.
Then we have a rematch of the Super Cup, PSG versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah. Well, Tottenham started the season brightly.
No, call the name again.
But
no, there's a way you call their name. Tottenham.
They go harm them. My thoughts are with Tottenham because they will be harmed by PSG's thoughts. You know, the last time they played in the Super Cup, it was a very close contest, but I don't think it's going to be the same this time around.
Okay.
They go collect.
Let's go to the weekend fixtures in the Premiership, and it's more selected fixtures.
Yeah.
There's no lunchtime kickoff. It's going to be strictly goal rush. Now, City plays Leeds, Sunderland, Bournemouth, and Everton, Newcastle.
City leads. I expect a City win. And then
will Sunderland press Bournemouth's neck as the number?
Well, they are pretty even. They are two pretty evenly matched teams. Bournemouth has also been falling off since their early season.
Yeah.
You know, so we expect a renaissance from both sides. I see both teams to score, and anybody can win that match.
What about Everton, Newcastle?
Everton, Newcastle at the new Dickinson Stadium.
Must you pronounce in
Dickinson? I see an Everton win or draw.
Same here. Can Spurs beat Fulham?
I expect them to.
Remember, they have the best away record and the worst home record.
Yes.
But they couldn't win last night.
Why they go win? They are aways with a different way. So, but I expect them to bounce back. Tottenham are not that bad. They are still getting their group. They are lacking a prolific number 9 because if you are depending on Richarlison to score you goals, I'm sorry for you.
But let me ask you a question. Let me clean my eyes.
May you see where?
Prolific number 9 and a team that can create chances and they play in between each other, in between the box.
Now, see why prolific number
Arsenal
9
has not played the prolific number 9 since Joker got injured.
Mm-hmm.
Other teams most times don't play, but as long as the team can score and you can create chances.
I know you mistake the fact that Merino is not a number 9 and you say he's playing as a 9. He's doing the job of a number 9, like a number 9. His hold up play, his link up play is very exciting. Now, he's not a traditional striker, but he has proven himself in that role. He can score when it is necessary to score, and he does the other duties of a striker pretty well. Now, why I'm insistent on Tottenham's case, Richarlison is an enigma. He's capable of pulling off, outrageous goals. Like what he did against Arsenal, like what he did at the World Cup. But you can't depend on him to deliver week in, week out. That's all I'm saying.
For a 34 or 30 how many match
season. So sorry, Tottenham, make una try get Kolomwani up to speed.
Then in Spain, we'll talk about just 2 matches. Barca versus Deportivo Alaves. Barca is going to play at home. The Atletico Madrid versus Real Oviedo.
The big boys will always get their results. That's all I can say.
Okay.
They will always win.
Both home teams would win. Investors.
Thank you very much.
Then in Italy, Juventus, can they still win? Now they're playing at home to Cagliari. AC Milan is at home to Lazio. Can they win?
God of mercy, have mercy on Juventus. They are due for a win. I think they should be able, at their own stadium, at the Alliance Stadium, they should get a win this time. If they don't, they will start asking themselves questions if they got the right manager in. But I expect them to get the result.
AC Milan continue with their winning run? Can they beat Lazio at home as the home team? Because that Milan derby yesterday, we designated the away team.
Yeah.
Can they win at home to Lazio? Lazio are a very really dangerous team.
Yeah, I really good side. But I mean, with brimming with confidence from beating their fierce rivals, I think they can go all the way to get 3 points. I'll back them with a win, but worst case scenario, a draw. They should get that result.
Then one match in France, and I think this might just be the end of Monaco. Monaco are playing PSG at home.
Pogba came back last weekend, but if you watched his performance, you will know that this guy is really lacking match fitness.
Okay.
He's not the sharp and crisp Pogba that we know.
Okay.
But these are fixtures where you want to see players like that rise to the occasion. So
Okay.
let's see if he can make a statement that he's back. But they'll collect as
Now, I'm
usual.
going to say something on camera that people might not understand. On Sunday in the Premiership, we have dangerous fixtures. They are very dangerous because these fixtures will determine a lot of how the season will pan out. Crystal Palace are home to Manchester United. Very funny fixture. Aston Villa are home to Wolves. Very funny fixture. Nottingham Forest are playing Brighton at home. Very funny fixture. West Ham are home against Liverpool. Then Chelsea are home to Arsenal. You see, every team playing on Sunday, a win for many of them will change how their season will pan out.
The trajectory on the
And
table.
some of them that might lose will just open the A star.
Shabubu, I don't know how we will help you, but we move on. So Sunday is going to be a clutch Sunday. I mean, Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool, they are all going to be battling it out. Chelsea versus Arsenal. The only thing I can say is, look, I can't even back Chelsea to score against Arsenal.
Can I tell you?
But
Okay.
Sentimentally speaking, it's going to be a draw.
I'm not going to use sentiments in this match, but I will just say one thing. If Chelsea can keep their concentration for that 90 minutes of that match, they have a chance of taking something.
Can they?
But you know why? Because if they lose concentration for 1 minute, now people are not looking at what Trossard is doing. Same with Eze, same with Moreno, right? Madueke, at that time, I just want to put him in to try and prove a point. You know those fairy tales.
You don't get any point when you want to prove. I made that one go rest. What the context? They tell you. You don't get any point when Madueke won't prove.
But what about
if you fix him anywhere, the most shaky area in Chelsea's defense is central defense. So Chelsea will be facing Barcelona in midweek. That's going to be a grueling fixture for them. Barcelona play at a very high tempo.
Okay.
And you have to focus. So that match is going to drain Chelsea. And that's the context of what I'm bringing to the fixture against Arsenal.
Bayern will not drain Arsenal.
It depends. Bayern do not play with the
intensity.
That's the word. The intensity of Barcelona. Barcelona, they press you like laundryman when get deadline. You want iron the shirt quick.
No, they'll press your neck.
You just have to be. It's going to be played at a really high pace. So that's why I'm saying Chelsea will probably be really drained coming into that fixture. But they are exciting. They know how to play ball. So I'm backing them to get maybe a draw at least. Arsenal are that good. You can't really expect a win.
For me, it's Arsenal win or draw. Let's talk about Liverpool before we go. Would West Ham have not lost in like 3 or 4 games? Do you think they'll pile more pressure on Liverpool? Because Liverpool don't like going to that stadium.
Liverpool go Nuno Espirito Santo play Nuno Espirito Santo former team for their own home. They collect 3-0. Now they won't go.
And he beat
Nuno Espirito Santo
and
stadium.
And he beat them.
He beat them last season now 1-0. And now they won't go London Stadium, go play Nuno again. Liverpool.
I'm looking at the West Ham win or draw in that match.
I just have one advice for Liverpool fans. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. Anyhow it pans out, just be strong.
What's wrong with you?
Things will be all right. Don't worry.
Before we leave, we are still going to talk about our giveaway. Still in effect, right? Tell them, please. No way.
Leave this giveaway. By last weekend now,
we
don't use that giveaway guide.
There's a top of the table clash on Sunday. AS Roma versus Napoli.
Yeah.
At Stadio Olimpico in Rome.
In a city that is recognized for great emperors, we shall see 2 gargantuan sides meet in Rome. I am backing AS Roma to get a win or at most a draw, because Conte will come with his boss to pack it, but Gasperini go make them gasp for air.
Thank you very much. Before we go, our giveaway is still very active. The league season is back, and investors. A couple of them are looking at me right now as I'm talking in the room. Predict 5 matches in any of the top 5 leagues.
They say they don't want predict. You dey force them. They don't want predict.
And the prediction is a team wins or a team draws, not over 1.5, not we not draw.
Asian handicap.
Asian handicap.
Una wan call handicap for tactics, guys.
So please explain to them. So
guys, please, just simple. Just pick 5 fixtures. Tell us who is going to win, who is going to draw, and how it's going to pan out. I mean, you know, fit easy pass like this. If to say me, I fit participate, I for don't win that 10K, and money still dey. Guys, just get in there and you get 10,000 cash transfer to you. Evidence dey. You know as it dey be. Thank you all for watching our show. Thank you for following us this week. It was sweet. No be zobo, no be bobo. Get in there and do your predictions. Enjoy the game of football. And if you know say you be investor,
invest wisely.
that's all I can say.
Stay blessed.